Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're good. We're all good, guys. The cameras are now working again. How are you guys doing? Good morning. Chaos family. How you guys doing this morning? The Chaos crew is all here and ready for liftoff. Bitcoin doing all right. Hanging out at 112.2. We're going to get into that, of course. Calling it like it is every single weekend. Winning. You guys ready for some more Crypto Chaos this week? Let's go.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
Yes.
You say, please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
We did it, of course, calling it over the weekend yet again. Pretty much on our baseline, just right on top of our baseline. Yet not quite as bullish though. I was calling for baseline bullish. We at least reclaimed our I guess bullish momentum, if you will, towards the upside. Hopefully this week we'll see a little bit more price action to the upside rather than the downside, as we do have a lot of things happening this week, not quite as big as next week, but anyway, we're getting into all the narratives that are happening in just a few days. All right, guys, how's it going? Again, shout out to Cody. Thanks again for the super sticker. Of course, the next level up. We got another one, extra life. Thanks again, Cody. Makula in the chat. I didn't get a chance to thank him for this morning. Thanks again for all the flames as well, my guys. Thanks again for coming out here. That's a lot of thanks. And of course, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe as we get things started this week. All right, guys, here we go. Good morning. We got yes, Crypto JPEG. We got Nebula. Are we sexy, lovely? What the hell, Neb? What the hell are you talking about?
Crypto.
Oh my God. My buttons are off again. Yes, Mama. Good morning, breakfast. Good morning, all, says Ramona. Crypto Mom is in the house, guys. Give, of course, Crypto Mom a warm welcome. We love you, Ramona. We love you. Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos family. Let's get this money with coming in hot. With Gamma Goddess. Speaking of hot, Gamma Goddess, for sure. Anyway, what else we got here? Financial freedom. Let's go. Yo, boy in the house. Let's go. How you going? Yo. What is up, my boy? Let's get into it. All right. So, I just want to kind of unpack a few things before we get rolling this morning. Obviously, we know we are in price action. Gold and silver continue to run. Gold right now sitting at all-time highs, 3,633. Futures market just killing it over the weekend. We got silver, 41.4 again, basically at all-time highs, if not like 10 cents away. Yeah, pretty much 10 cents away on silver. And yeah, it's kind of what we're looking at right now. Is usually we run with gold and silver. Yeah, I would say on average it's like a week or two behind silver. So I mean gold, particularly gold, not silver. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. It's been a while since we looked at the gold and silver with copper. I should be able to pull that up at some point too today. We do have a couple narratives we want to get. I want to get an update on this too. We got some new ones this week. Right, so we got PPI on Tuesday. That's going to be tomorrow. We got payroll revisions. It's going to be tomorrow. We got Lisa Cook. Of course, is she cooked? We don't know. It's going to happen this week. Yeah, Fed chair still? Question mark? Yeah, CPI we got coming out on Wednesday. We got still the fear of a government shutdown looming in, 6 days now? I think. I don't know. Something like that. Fed rate cut decision, of course, coming in on next week. So those are the current narratives we have this week. There are peace talks still happening or not happening with Zelensky and Putin that happened over the weekend. At least them arranging something, it seemed like. So yeah, that's still looming. Besson versus Polte now is possibly going to be in a UFC fight. There are rumors going around about that. And we got 24 seconds to the open bell. So here we go, guys. Back to the open bell on Bloomberg. Boom.
Futures up just about 0.25%, 0.2%. We're looking at bigger gains for tech stocks and even, we were looking at bigger gains for Russell 2000 futures. Now 0.3%. As Danny points out, they've been up 5 weeks in a row, the small caps, but it doesn't really add up to much. Down at the New York Stock Exchange, Genpact ringing the opening bell. They are pumped, and I like the color coordination Over the past 5 years, the stock is only up about 20%, 5% year to date, but at least they're moving in the right direction there. Down on the NASDAQ, you've got the USTA ringing the opening bell after what was apparently a very successful U.S. Open. I didn't really watch much of it.
So good.
I think a Spanish guy won, which is important. And apparently Donald Trump, the President of the United States, went and sat in the Rolex box yesterday, which is interesting considering he put 39% tariffs on Swiss imports.
Honestly, good for the President for being there, but I was annoyed because it was delayed 30 minutes because they had to get everyone through security, and I think all the fans were pretty annoyed too. So yeah, there was that, but it was a great match. It was so good.
Well, and you could see those tariffs come down now that he's made friendly with the Swiss, right?
I'm sure that's exactly what will happen, Matt. Okay, away from that, some of the stocks that we're looking at the open, look at this huge move from EchoStar. SpaceX has agreed to buy wireless spectrum from EchoStar.
Yeah, that's been popping off all morning.
Dollars in cash and stock, a whopping 20.
Damn, it's up 22 now. Wow. It was 14 this morning on the open.
Direct-to-device mobile services for customers, and Matt, that's why you're seeing Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, all those providers start to fall because real competition coming from them now in the way of SpaceX.
Yeah, I think a very interesting story for consumers of mobile telephony there. We're watching shares of Robinhood as well as AppLovin.
Damn, they're gonna get, they got listing
here,
SP 500
and MCOR, which will be added to the S&P 500 index on September 22nd. You can see a couple of 10% gains there. MCOR not doing
still waiting for strategy
in the green. We're back with Citi's head of U.S. equity trading strategy, Stuart Kaiser, and you know, Stuart, we're going to talk a little bit later about more SPACs. We've seen a couple more SPAC announcements today, and more IPOs. Companies like Klarna prepping for big ones. Are companies finally coming back to these markets?
I mean, you hope so. I think a little bit of
public markets.
A little bit of what we've seen, though, is the first half of the year was just so disruptive from a market perspective that you just, I think, had a lot of people kind of stuck in the pipeline, so to speak, and some of that is kind of coming back out again. M&A targets have been performing extremely well. A couple of the other RPOs have done well. So you put all that together, you had some people that were kind of idling, waiting to come out, and then you've had pretty good performance of those in the secondary market, and I think it's motivated some folks to try to get it done before year end.
Are SPACs coming back a healthy thing? I thought that was the thing we all start to freak out about again, that SPACs are coming back and like crypto IPOs are what's in this market. Are those not like kind of frothy?
Yes.
They're frothy signs, but that's the market. I mean, you know, Matt's going through stocks I didn't even know existed. You know, like didn't even know the names of. So look, I mean, you know, obviously crypto's a big part of this, and as is all finance, and that's going to kind of continue. But I think it's a healthy sign that the markets are open and functioning, and that these are performing so well in the secondary that it does suggest that, you know, risk sentiment's really positive for both retail and institutions.
So you may not want to put all your bets on crypto SPACs or quantum computing stocks. They always do SPACs. But AI is still obviously a dominant force in this market, and Bloomberg Intelligence thinks that the CapEx increase is going to continue. How much of that is a part of your investment thesis?
It's a huge part. I think what we've seen probably, though, is over the last month or two, people kind of, you know, migrating the way that they're investing in the AI theme. You know, I think focusing a lot more on software. Power gen is just a massively important and well-invested theme as well. So, look, the AI outlook's important. If you look at, you know, earnings last quarter, though, the Mag 7 stocks basically coming into the quarter were estimated to grow earnings in the mid-teens. They reported earnings in the mid-20s. So, you know, when you're generating that much EPS growth, it's hugely important. And again, this has become, you know, it's spreading throughout the market, right? It's not just the semiconductors now. It's software. It's
I'm going to give him one more question.
A very deep dive into companies.
I feel like the crypto questions were a little short-lived.
From this as well. So this has just become a pervasive theme, and you can't be invested in U.S. equities without thinking about it.
And Peter Scheer was writing on this over the weekend, saying that spending on AI has been instrumental in keeping the economy and getting stocks to record highs. Does that then mean, Stuart, on the other side of things, that there's a real risk, even if there's a slight crack, for things to unravel for both the economy and for the equity market?
Yeah, I mean, look, these things do work in both directions, so you know, you can't completely ignore it. I think what's a little, I don't want to say different this time, but what's unique about AI is this is not just the technology. There's also massive infrastructure spend that's going on alongside this, and massive power generation and consumption that has to go on alongside this as well. So yeah, there's a technology aspect, there's an efficiency aspect outside of those tech companies, and then there's just a real kind of bricks and mortar construction project that needs to go on alongside it. So as I mentioned, it is pervasive throughout the economy and the U.S. equity market. But yeah, what goes up must come down, and you can't ignore those risks if you were to get a real crack in that, you know, CapEx spending theme.
Yeah, you know, we talk about from the jobs perspective, whether or not AI is going to take out a lot of workers, right? And
yes, it's going to take out a lot of workers, and specifically, yes, the one in the chat, yours truly, Strawberry Dragons, our favorite flavor of dragon. How you doing, Strawberry? How do you feel about your job being replaced soon by AI and robotics? Good morning, happy Monday, guys, happy Monday. Clip says he loves the color coordination in the studio. Thank you, my man, thank you. Financial freedom, let's go, yo boy, 100%. And get that bot out of there. You guys smashed it beautifully once again. Thanks again. Yes, a crypto, quantum, AI, all mentioned this morning. Cliff, of course, saying, "Hodl, be thy name." Hodl. All right. Let's see what else we can dig up this morning. We've got other stuff to get into. Stocks futures tick higher to start of the week as traders look ahead of the key inflation data. That, of course, is coming soon. How soon? Well, just a day or two away soon.
When will then be now?
Soon. Yeah, Treasury Secretary Bessent warns of massive refunds. The Supreme Court voids the Trump tariffs. We already got Trump's perspective on that as well last week, saying that it could send us into the status of a third world country. I mean, so yeah. It's not good. It's definitely not good. That definitely scared the markets last week. But it seems like they're coming back. Bitcoin's still holding strong around 111, 112. Going sideways. And again, killing it this weekend, guys. Who else is showing you exactly where Bitcoin's gonna go over the whole freaking weekend? I don't know how we do it. It's the Crypto Chaos magic. I'm telling you, I'm giving all of the power to the Crypto Chaos magic. All right, here are Monday's biggest analyst calls: Nvidia to Apple, Tesla, Palantir, Oracle, Roblox, Alphabet. Even Kathy Wood is bullish on Roblox. Is insane for the future. Dan Ives to become chair of the company. Sam Altman backed WorldCoin for its treasury. My God, WorldCoin is on CNBC front and center. That is terrifying. We can dive a little bit into this real quick, as it does pertain quite into our space. WorldCoin, if you guys are not familiar. Wow, that takes me back. The bear market, we saw the launch of WorldCoin, where they took a giant orb around the globe to try to get incentivized people to scan their eyeballs for $50 cash, and get their their presence known on with the WorldCoin wallet by scanning your eyeball, basically. In a long story short, it was met with a lot of skepticism, myself included. I don't want you scanning my eyeballs or any balls. Oh my God damn.
What are you, stupid?
Yes, and here we are today. We're talking about it again. It continues. Let's continue to see what's going on with WorldCoin here in the news today. Wedbush Securities Dan Ives is continuing a new company focused on accumulating WorldCoin, the native token of the blockchain used in OpenAI creator Sam Altman's biometric identity verification startup World. 8 co-holdings, a tiny company that currently trades at the NASDAQ under the ticker OCTO. This is like Dr. Octopus. Okay, whatever. Yes, announced Monday that Ives Wedbush, global head of the technology research, is now chairman of the board of directors. It also announced a $250 million private placement to implement a buying strategy around WorldCoin as its main treasury asset. Another treasury company right out the gate this year. As someone as so passionate about the AI revolution and the future of tech, I view World as a really the de facto standard for authentication and identification in the future world of AI. I was told at CNBC I would not be doing this initiative if I just thought it was a cookie cutter token strategy. Yeah, so now we have to, in order to use our computers now, we may have to scan our eyeball to prove that we are human. I guess that's the general idea here. We'll see what they points any further. The offering is expected to close on around September 11th. More doom. Let's go. I'm playing around with this. I don't know where this is going to go anymore, but I just never been a big fan of this project. Just want to get that right out of the gate. My bias. Ives move is similar to the one by other Oh, wait. The offering is expected to close around September 11th, with the point is plans to change its ticker to Orbs. My God, even they're going to change their ticker to Orbs, too. So, World is coming out, and they're going to Orbs. Okay, IVE's move is similar to made by another widely followed Wall Street forecaster, Tom Lee of Fundstrat, who is in June joined the Ethereum accumulator Bitmine Immersion Technologies as chairman. Bitmine shares have rocked more than 800% since Lee announced his involvement in that treasury strategy. The company also made $20 million strategic investment into 8Co and announced on Monday as marking the start of his moonshot strategy to back and hold its ideas and strengths Ethereum's ecosystem. Given the more crypto-friendly regulatory environment this year, more public companies adopted MicroStrategy's playbook of creating debt financing and equity sales to buy crypto to hold on a balance sheet to try to increase shareholder returns. Companies with high-profile backers like Fundstrat Tom Lee, Peter Thiel made, of course, a stake in both Ethereum-focused companies, Bitmine and ETHZilla, have been holding up better in recent crypto pullbacks. Ives, known for his bold street calls, fashion choices, also runs the Dan Ives Wedbush AI Revolution ETF, which launched early in the summer with a focus on software chips, and has said tech will be in the bull market for the next 2 or 3 years. And boom! Tula coming in with another cup of coffee this morning. Thank you, Tola. I appreciate it, my guy. Salute. Hope you're doing well, my man. All right. And again, thanks again to the guys in the chat who defeated these bots. That one goes out to Nebula. Congratulations, Nebula. You win the Whack-A-Mole challenge this morning. We're getting more bots every day, it seems. Damn. J Money in the house, too. How's it going, J Money? I got to get back in the chat and catch up with you guys here in a bit. I'm going to finish this article about WorldCoin here this morning. Again, in the news. I cannot believe that this is on CNBC. Oh man, it's wild. It's wild. We live in a crazy crypto world now. Altman's World Venture aims to authenticate actual humans on its network, given the acceleration of the number of threats from artificial intelligence, which such as deepfakes. And the project provides users with a world ID for anonymous sign-ins and rewards with the WorldCoin cryptocurrency. Now, here's the question: how are you supposed to sign in anonymously if you're scanning in your eyeballs? I don't know. We'll have to see how this all plays out. As the AI infrastructure, I'm sure they've gotten tons and tons of, blowback from people like me who don't want to get all of their retinas scanned and their palms and everything else on the network, so that all these companies can just, up and grab it. Okay, so anyway, the project provides users with a world ID for anonymous sign-ins and rewards with the WorldCoin cryptocurrency, such as the AI infrastructure. Large language models are built out without rule identification of proof of human. It's a limiting factor in the growth of AI for coming years. I've said I view the whole crypto world as going more and more towards this focus on blockchain. And how are you going to identify humans in the future? The robots are going to play a major role in physical AI as well. His comments on the need for digital identity verification system echo those made by BlackRock's Larry Fink. Of course, Daddy Fink here. Or Uncle Fink, depending on what side of the family you're on. Who said that his annual letter this year, that one day, tokenized funds or funds represented on the blockchain network like Ethereum will become a familiar as investors as ETFs, provided we crack on one critical problem: identity verification. WorldCoin launched in 2023 and has launched a market cap of $1 billion, compared to Bitcoin's roughly $2 trillion, and Ethereum's $518 billion. That's pretty close to where they are right now. All right. So the big takeaway from this is: would you guys still today scan your eyeballs, give a company access to your extremely personal identity for a chance to participate in their network and prove that you are human? I don't know. I still don't think I would do it. We'll see if they have any other plans in the future for this autonomous version of that they described down below. All right, let's see what else we can get into today. This came out of CNBC front and center this morning. Crazy. Here are today's biggest analyst calls. Yes. Serena Williams, EchoStar. Yes, we talked about that this morning. They've been talking about it at great length this morning. Bank of America sees attractive entry point in Kenvu after Tylenol controversy. I don't know what the hell that's going on about. Trump raised the SALT deduction cap to $40,000. Here's what it means for taxpayers, yada yada. China shipments in the U.S. plunged 33% in August as overall exports growth hits a 6-month low. Again, tariffs shaking the market still, and suppliers. Senate seeks to rein in stock tokenization in latest crypto bill draft. What other headlines we have here? U.S. to target more businesses after Hyundai raid. Of course, ICE raided a major facility in Hyundai. As a football season kicked off, Jim Cramer drafts his fantasy. Wow, who cares? In the Chase Sapphire Reserve actually worth yada yada yada. That's all pretty much nonsense at the rest of this here. Let's go jump back over to the chat real quick. I want to catch up with you guys. 1 second though, because we're going to check and see if there's any breaking news right now. I want to get into the Scott Besson thing too. That's wild. You guys didn't hear about that? Ridiculous. All right, looks like they're just catching up with Apple.
iPhone Day. It's not as simple as saying iPhone is 50% of revenue, but I have a chart in my back pocket that I'm not going to show now. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
All right, let's check on with CNBC again. I remind you guys, you don't have to pay for all these news networks or news outlets. If you guys got a computer and internet connection, go to newslive.com and get some of these news outlets for free. All right, what's Cramer got?
Once it starts growing, something to think about.
Yeah. You guys, it was an interesting morning over at SiriusXM today where the wires went with a flash headline that Howard Stern, after 20 years, had left the media company, and this was what we heard on XM. Take a listen.
Oh, no.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is, I know, not the voice that you expected to hear. This is not the voice that you probably wanted to hear, but it is I, Andy Cohen, and this is our first day broadcasting on Andy 100. I know that you're expecting a big announcement from Howard, and this is actually not how things were meant to go. There's been a lot of talk about what's going to happen with Howard. Is he fired? I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, except that he's not here, and I am.
Wow. Andy said the whole experience was kind of surreal. All the entertainment trades were going with Howard's exit until we heard.
All right, so yeah, I knew there was something shaking up with Howard over the last couple weeks, but my God, I think he was going to be out this week. All right, so Howard Stern seems like he's on the out. He's been doing it forever. He probably deserves a retirement at this point too. Okay, let's see what's going on with Fox Business, and then I'm gonna get back in the chat, guys. I gotta catch up with you guys too. Trump, oh boy, thinks we'll have a deal with a hostage situation on with Hamas.
Want to solve for the Middle East, for Israel, for everybody. Are you confident you can get them all released? Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna get them all.
Okay, if we don't get the hostages released and he's issued his last warning, what happens?
Well, he's probably going to go to war.
The problem from the beginning. Hamas took hostages for a reason, to use them as a shield. And you see what has happened, obviously. Dozens have died.
All right, I don't want to get into political macro news right now. But anyway, guys, let's get back into the chat. I'm going to throw crypto bubbles up here, and we're going to get into that afterwards as well. It's looking pretty good on the day, guys. Looking pretty green. Wow, we just got this open. Ended up in our top 200 right now. Up, I don't know how many. How many points? Is it even up? What the hell? Why is it not showing me how many ranks up? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that wasn't here on Friday. That's weird. That's sitting there at 63 flat. Okay, weird. Must be, yeah, glitch in the matrix. How's it going, guys, in the chat? Getting back here with you guys. Yes, good morning. Kevin Binkley is here. How's it going, Kevin Binkley? We miss you. We miss you. Good morning. I was a great weekend. Lots of gains this weekend. Let's keep it going. To the moon. To the moon, says Kevin. Let's go. Send it. Let's go. Yes. Buenos dias. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Lawrence. How you doing? Gold pumping. Yes. Gold and Bitcoin still pumping this morning. Yes. Cody Bakua. Yes. I don't want you scanning my balls, says Lawrence. Yeah. Don't be scanning my balls. I don't know why that reminded me of an Elton John song. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
Don't be scanning my balls. I won't go scanning your balls. Okay, Crypto JPEG says, I don't want you scanning my balls, any of them. Exactly. I don't know. I originally came out, don't go scanning my balls. I meant, don't keep scanning my eyeballs. I just rolled with it. Anyway, J Money, yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, J Money. How you doing? Whack-a-mole baby. Where's the King of Ohio? The King of Ohio. He's in the background. He's in the back rooms right now. Yeah, he's just away from his keyboard at the moment. Let's see what else we have here. Whack-a-mole. Yes, whack-a-mole. Human biometrics scanned into digital. Once scanned, what keeps the AI from replaying the biometrics? Very good question, Cliff. Very good question. I would love to hear the answer to that as well. Yeah, needs something uniquely human, says Cliff. Michael Saylor, again, I go back to Michael Saylor on that a lot, but he was in what was it, 2023 or 2024? I forget what year it was. He announced that he was going to create the orange check mark for a lot of these social platforms to confirm human, at least trying to keep everything Bitcoin as well. I'm not sure where he got with that, but that's still an idea floating out there. What's this? Mr. Astro Otaku, you need to write a handwritten letter to Mr. T about your internet. Oh, gee, what's up with my internet? It better be good. Better be good. They did a huge upgrade in my area, and last time I saw, it was doing pretty well. I'm like up like another 400 megabits per second, and down, and upload right now. My God, upload! I'm so happy about, because I was getting like maybe 40 before. Now I'm getting like 200. That's way more than I need for an upload on YouTube. Yeah, right now I'm getting like 2,000. So that's 2 gigabits up, down, and yep, about 400 up. I'm freaking happy, man. I am happy as hell about my internet connection right now. Okay, yes, the bunker is live, man. It's live. We don't have to mess around with any other future options. Hopefully. Again, knock on wood. Knock on some wood. All right. OGB says the play a buffer on first stream. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I may have to adjust something about that with my buffer. I still need to figure that out, because you guys still can't rewind, from my understanding too. Cliff says Mr. T posted on a last warning to release all people yesterday. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right, Cliff. So that's going on with Hamas on the hostages. And this just came after he changed, again, the Department of Defense to the Department of War. So that could be preluding to what he's about to do as well. Just saying. Hostages. Any new updates on that other than last warning? Yeah, last warning. Boom. All right. So yeah, fear not. The prince is here, says Danny. The Saiyan prince. How's it going? Super Danny in the house. How you doing, my man? Microsoft reports. That's MS, right? Microsoft. Red Sea fiber optics data cables cut and internet traffic routed to mitigate impact. What? What the hell, Cliff? What are you talking about? Happy Monday and good morning, everyone. Have a great day, Otaku family. Good morning to you, Joyce. Happy Monday. Happy Joy as well. Wow, I did not plan on that one playing out. That's crazy. Good morning, Joy and Chaos family. Corey, have the touched on the NASDAQ tokenized stock trading and what platform it might be. Grok says maybe Canton Network. Tokenized stocks trading on the NASDAQ, not the S&P 500. I mean, not the S&P, right? So, tokenized stock trading on... we can take a look in ASCA. What platform is looking to onboard NASDAQ tokenized stock trading? Let's see if we can ask AI real quick on this big old thing. As of September 2025, NASDAQ itself is seeking approval from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to offer tokenized stock trading directly on its regulated exchange. This proposal would allow investors to trade either tokenized or traditional or tokenized versions of the NASDAQ listed securities on the same order book. While this is the first instance of a major U.S. exchange attempting to integrate tokenized securities directly into its core market, other platforms are also involved in tokenized stock space as well, like on Solana with Robinhood and what was the other big one? Was it Kraken? I forget. I know on base. I'm pretty sure on base you can do it on base now too. It's September 2025. Following Nasdaq is seeking to rule change to permit direct trading of tokenized securities. Settlement equalized right the timeline. Could happen as soon as September of this month, or as far out as late Q3 of next year. Other platforms involved in tokenized stocks: Coinbase, Galaxy Digital, Denari, Robinhood, and Kraken. Yeah, so I got most of these right. Galaxy Digital. I keep forgetting about Galaxy Digital. That was one of the first ones on the Solana blockchain. All right, guys. So yeah, if you want to participate with the stock market, the stonks, you can do that over there on those blockchains and respected dexes. All right, or sexes, I guess, with like Coinbase. All right, and Kraken. All right, so yeah, Trump issues last warning to Hamas to accept the Gaza hostage deal, and that's pretty much a catch up on the chat, guys. I'll get back to you guys here in a bit again soon. All right, so right now I'm just going to go over bubbles real quick and some of the key metrics from the weekend into the week. Right now it looks pretty good in the top 200 right now on the day. Everything's up an average of 4.1% on the top 100. NYX just entering our system as well. Wow, up 92 ranks in market cap in a single day. That's insanity. So yeah, NYX Finance just popped off and is rolling into our space in the top 100. WorldCoin up 22% as we just talked about its inclusion into including a strategic reserve, or a treasury for its token. Yeah, and front and center on CNBC this morning on the headlines we read. What else we have here? Hex up 16%, Pengu up 13%. Pengu, you can't stop Pengu, man. It's like one of the leading memes this year with, again, real world assets. I wouldn't say assets, but toys to life and everything else going on with Pengu as a meme. It's definitely saved that project. What else we have? Solana's up 5%. I mean, in general, it's just a decent day. Doge is up 8%, which is interesting. The ETFs are supposed to happen soon, guys. Between now and the end of October, we're supposed to get a Doge ETF as well as a lot of other coins as well. What else? That's the big takers to this morning. The big gainers. We do have Sui up 2%. And that's pretty much it. Chainlink almost 3%. It's a good day. It's a good day so far. And we need a good day. It's been very oversold everywhere across crypto. Top 200 right now, looking pretty good as well. ZBEX up 12%. That open one just of course smashed into our targets, I guess, our line of sight over the weekend. Opens up 200%. Somi. I don't know what that project is either. It just popped up in our space as well. In the top 200, up 56 in market cap on Somi. Same thing with Ultima, back in the top 200. It's been back and forth with the top 200 though. It's not the first time it's been here. So yeah, those are the big movers in our top 1 and top 200. What is down still in the month that I would be looking at for some good opportunities in the top 200? Still calling ZBEC the best place to be parking my free cash, right? And I'll be doing some more of that hopefully this week as well. XCN as well. I take it back. XCN is probably the better place at the current moment. Still down 26.8% on the month. ZBEC is a close second there, and I probably wouldn't touch any of the other projects unless you guys like Helium Mobile. That's a decent opportunity as well. Helium Mobile's down 24.5%. Helium there. Bam. That's still not bad either. Those are probably that's a pretty good trifecta if you want to look at some DC opportunities in the top 200. Top 100 right now, looking at on the month. Unless you want some meme coins, Sui is the only thing down double digits that's got any real utility that I would like to invest in. Sui and Sei, still my top 2 picks in the top 100. Hex, if you believe in Hex, down 24.7%. Hasn't really done enough this year yet, so that's not a bad place to put it either. And I just got a reminder. I got glass coming today. I got to clear off my desk and finally get that glass delivered. Oh my god, dude! I've been waiting 3 months for that thing. All right, so What else we got? That's probably it. Sui Say are probably my top picks in the top 100. Quant's down 10% as well. Can't ignore Quant. I do like Quant. I don't hold any anymore. I did sell off my back at the beginning of the year. Thankfully, I did. But yeah, Quant's still a good project. I like Quant, and it's still down 10% on the. Oh wow, Algorand too. There's some decent plays here still. Algorand I still think is a sleeping dragon. When I think of a dragon, I think of Algorand. It's just it's done 95% on the year. It's not too bad. It's not like it's gone nowhere this year, but I still believe that they were. I mean, it's one of my favorite commercials too. They had last year. Oh my god, that's right. Right around holiday season last year, they came out with Algorand commercial. It's like, oh, this is how we buy things at the supermarket and pay for them, and they're comparing. TPS, transactions per second, to Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. At the time, Solana had some outages, relatively close to when they put out that ad. And so they're like, oh no, the network's down. I can't pay with Solana. Yeah. Bitcoin's going to be about a half hour. You're going to have to wait, my man. He's sitting at the checkout with a bunch of bread and groceries and shit. And then, what was it? Ethereum. Oh, yeah, that's going to be like $100 for the fee. And Algorand, just like, all these Algorand customers are just going through the checkout like it's nothing. So that was pretty clever marketing with the current narratives for those projects at that present moment. I'd love to find that commercial again. I might still have it saved. It was a good one. But anyway, if I'm going to pick 2 or 3, I don't know. It looks like some other projects are starting to, rear its ugly head for opportunity, right? If it's red, it's not dead. It's for me. If it's free, it's for me too. And I'm looking at right now. I'm still going to DCA personally into Sui. More than likely this week, if we continue to remain underneath the 10%. I do like Sui for the long term. Down 9%, say. Those two are my top 2 picks on the top 100 right now. Even though, again, Hex is down 24.8. That could spring back pretty quick as well. Algorand 13.5, 13.2. Again, not financial advice, guys. I'm just telling you where there's a lot of opportunity here. XLM also, ICP also down more double digits. HBAR down 14.5. XLM 16 on the month. There's still some opportunity here, guys. And these coins haven't ran enough yet. I mean, HBAR and XLM have ran already 365%. I think there's definitely more in their future, as they are definitely on the White House's top picks. According to President Trump at the beginning of the year when he did that crypto stock hole or stock, what the hell do you call it? Stockpile. As he reported in the beginning of the year. All right, guys. So anyway, just a quick recap. My top 2 picks still are Sui Say. I think there's probably more ROI with those two. HBAR and XLM are going to do great, though. I don't know. But those 2 are still my top picks in the DCA. For me, anyway, on the top 200, 100, and the top 200 XCN and Zibak. All right, moving on. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am just a guy wearing a mask on YouTube. Talking like a crazy person. All right, we'll do one more round up in the chat real quick, and then we're gonna go back in and bop around in the news. It is 10 o'clock now, so we're gonna run into crypto news and see what just came out today. All right, yes. Good morning, Chaos family. Good morning, of course. Thanks again, Cliff, for participating this morning. Corey says, have you touched on the Nasdaq tokenized? Yes, we did mention that earlier. Thanks again, Corey, for bringing that up. Where does the bozos get all the hostages from? They probably steal them from, like, I don't know, transit, embassies, tourism. I mean, family, people visiting family. It sucks. People are targeted because of their personal background and ties to America, and it just sucks. It really freaking sucks. What gets through the Congress first budget versus clarity? Odds on one before the 30th of September and other after Halloween or before Halloween. Budget or clarity? I think the budget is definitely going to happen before clarity. Definitely. They're probably. I mean, it's like 6 days away now. What do they have? How many days? How many days until government shutdown? I might have to put possible if AI wants to bop around there. Deadline for discretionary funding. It's 189 days. I thought that we had it more looming than that. I was pretty sure we had more looming than that. The next deadline, it says March 14th. No, here it is. 22 days. 22 days until government shutdown deadlines. Republicans need a plan, and this is pertaining to Senate Republicans are triggering the so-called nuclear option on unilaterally change the chamber's rules to allow for the block confirmation on the non-cabinet executive branch nominees, dramatically speeding up the process. We won't allow a limited number of executive nominees to be grouped together at any one package. FY 2026 funding outlook. It's now 22 days until the federal government runs out of money, and it's very clear that the Republican leaders on the Hill and Trump White House are still strategizing how to keep the agencies open and behind September 30th. So we got 22 days. 22 days. And I believe it's about 10 working days, right? So it's again, business days, right? So let me see. Where's the calendar? Where's the damn calendar? How many days are going to be in session too? I don't know their schedule. They're going to have another week off probably too between. They don't work. They don't work. All right. So yeah, we got 22 days. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to update that on the chart. I thought it was 6. Wow. I mean, there's probably 6 business days. Or again, 6 business days probably. I don't know their schedule. I'm just going to put September 30th. That's the deadline. September 30th. Boom. Is the deadline. All right. Backing up our narratives for the week and the month of September. What else we got here? XCN says Lawrence. Yes. Great DC opportunity. And there it is, guys. King of Ohio says rev up those fryers at McFreedom's. It's time to go. Chaos and freedom. Brought to you by McFreedom's. Thanks, King of Ohio. I miss you, Jake. I miss you. Bears looking weak, says Lawrence. Zebek, yes, Zebek. So let me know in the chat, guys. Zebek or XCN? Where are you guys DCing? I'm gonna put a poll up real quick. I might put my top 2 on both. Zebek. Where are you guys DCing? How many options can I put here? Zebek. XCN. How about Bitcoin? I can only have 4. Really, I can only have 4. Damn it. I guess I'll put, I don't know, Sui or Say. Those are my top 4 picks. So let me know out of those 4 which ones you guys would be DCing into. Okay. All right. There they are. There we go. All right. Let's get back into the news over on Bloomberg. See if they're talking about anything else breaking in our safe space.
Advisors to President Trump was marred by a dramatic clash between 2 of the president's top.
Oh, here we go. Talk about Bessent and Polte.
Secretary Scott Bessent at one point.
He's starting to punch someone again.
The top housing official Polte in the bleeping face.
This was during the dinner?
This was, yes, during the reception. The dinner did follow.
Wow. I mean, that's
be a fly on the
that
wall
is
for that dinner.
Very interesting.
Spicy.
All right, John Tucker.
Looking at the 2 of them, sizing them up,
yeah,
I would have to go with the Treasury Secretary.
I think
on
my
this
money's
one.
on the Treasury Secretary. I think you're right, John.
He already punched Elon.
Next dinner. All right. Market Drivers, guys, brought to you by Commonwealth, supporting more than 2,000.
All right. So they're talking about, of course, Bessent's, I guess, rugged behavior. I did have that pulled up. Did I close it? No, I still have it up. So Scott Bessent, talking about taking another swing at a private dinner attended by dozens of administration officials and close advisors of President Donald Trump, was temporarily marred by a dramatic clash between Trump's top executive officials, with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent at one point threatening to punch top housing finance official Bill Pulte in the quote fucking face. I love it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, that's crazy. In the fucking face. Oh, jeez. Well, he already did the Elon, man. I would definitely not call his bluff. The Wednesday evening event was supposed to be one of the celebration in which both the much anticipated inaugural dinner at the executive brands, the ultra exclusive Georgetown Club, created by and for Trump world's Uberic, and a birthday party for MAGA-friendly podcaster Chamath Palihapitiya. I can barely ever pronounce that name, but I do know who that person is. A long table for the 30-some guests was set for the top-of-the-line Crystal and China. The guest list included the Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, Interior Secretary Doug Burgum, Agricultural Brooke Rollins, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, SBA Administration Kelly Lawford, Medicine and Medicaid Chief Mehmet Oz, plus venture capitalist David Sachs. He's, of course, our crypto czar, AI and crypto czar, and Palihapitiya's partner on All In Podcasts. But amid the cocktail hour, Besson lashed out on Polte in an expletive-laden diatribe. Jesus Christ. The Treasury Secretary had heard from the several people that the Federal Housing Finance Agency Director had been bad-mouthing him to Trump. A person close to him said he wasn't about to engage in a chit-chat as if it was a miss. Why the F are you talking about to the president about me? F you, says Besant, as he tells Polte, I'm gonna punch you in the effing face. Insane. The scene was described to me by one eyewitness and 4 other people familiar with what happened. The only fact that they disagreed on was whether Besson or Polte who initiated the conversation. So we're not quite sure who started it. The others were described the conflict as granted anonymity due to the sensitivity of the situation. Polte appeared stunned, and tense encounter prompted club owner of the finance, Ahmed Malik, to intervene, according to the 3 people, but Besson wasn't having it. He sought to get him kicked out. The eyewitnesses said he almost got bounced out. It's either me or him, says Besson. Tell me who's gonna get the F out of here. Oh my god, dude, that was insane. Are you kidding me? Okay, or he added, we would go outside. To do what? He said, Paul. I'm going to beat your fucking ass. Wow, this is insane. I didn't think it got that raunchy. Holy hell. Seeking to de-escalate the situation, Malik separated the men, walking Besant to the other part of the club to calm down. During the seated dinner, Besant and Polte were placed on opposite ends of the table like children. Oh, wow. And the party went off without further episode. Besson, Polte, Malik, and the White House declined to comment as of right now. The confrontation, which Trump insider considered bonkers, and another called unhinged, underscores the surprising tension between Trump and officials tasked with working on the nation's most sensitive economic matters. Now, the whole UFC inclusion of this only comes because I don't think the following is even related. Yeah, the whole idea of a rumor of them actually facing off at the White House lawns, because Trump's going to have like a UFC event this week over at the White House lawn. So it would be kind of interesting if that actually happened. All right, so again, more drama over at the White House. Let's get back in the news real quick and see what they're talking about. British Prime Minister confidence gamble rests likely on abstentions.
Parliament, we knew that already, but since even as soon as he called for this confidence vote 2 weeks ago, we had the parties coming out on both ends of the political spectrum.
All right, so it's not looking good over there in France. What else we have here? CNBC AI adoption rates falling.
Diversify, so I'm not only hanging my hat on the AI story, but so that I have exposure towards other sectors if the AI story does turn out to have weaker growth than what the market currently is expecting.
Are there analogs to the mid to late 90s then, or not? I mean, obviously the internet was as, if not more important even than many in the market might have anticipated, but that doesn't mean that there were plenty of companies that were vastly overvalued during that period.
That's exactly right. And at the time, as we know all too well, of course, a lot of smaller companies went under because they simply didn't survive the 1990 and 2000, 2001 bubble. Well, there is one parallel, of course, also, which is the fiber optics cables that was, of course, also took some years. But this was also, just like the data center discussion, a debate around, have we done too much? Is the sky the limit? All this chart book is pointing out is that the concentration in the S&P 500 in the AI story is very, very strong. And investors should take note and therefore begin to think about, am I too overexposed towards the AI story?
All right. And that's been my take on it since the beginning of this year. Once we saw the DeepSeek, story come out, we basically fell down, and the AI narrative pretty much fled the crypto scene back in the first quarter, or the end of the first quarter of 2025. All right, you guys in the chat are cracking me the hell up, man. I could barely hold back my laughter on that one. King of the Hill, King of Ohio. King of the Hill wrestling. Besson said that is Hank Hill. I'm gonna kick your ass. I can't. Insane, dude. I cannot believe this is real life. Pinch me. It's a King of the Hill episode at the White House. All right. What else we got? Let's take a look at Fox Business and see if we missed anything over there as well, and dive into some crypto news. We are late on crypto news, guys. We spun up a whole bunch of different topics. And Russia launched 805 drones and 13 missiles on Kyiv. Here we go. We're continuing the offensive even after the supposed peace talks.
Remains a constant but fading prayer. I cry because I feel sorry when people die, 86-year-old Tamara says. But we pray for those evil hearts, that God will humble them, that this war will end.
There we go. It's still going. Okay, let's get over the crypto news real quick. I do want to catch up with you guys in the chat, so before I do that, let's look at the Dixie. Let's look at the crypto sentiment overall with the stock market. All right, right now the stock market's coming in just a little ahead of neutral, which is interesting. They do have some big numbers coming out this week, so I guess they're waiting on CPI, PPI, Tuesday and Wednesday. A bunch of other narratives, as we mentioned, so still sitting at neutral this morning, just a hair below greed. Crypto fear and greed right now sitting at neutral, 51 as well. And the Dixie still falling down from 98 from last week, still at 97 and some change. This is the lowest we've seen in a few days. I think the lowest we've had was 97.45. I thought it was 45 last Friday. This is today though. No, I must be thinking of when we were back at 98.45. Like, yeah, the beginning, like the towards the end of last week. No. Yeah, 97.45. Yeah, I do remember. I said, yeah. So we're still a little high, but we're testing that right now. The Dixie could double bottom right here. I would love to see that. Again, my favorite chart to look at in the morning. Year to date, it's down and to the right. Love it. The right direction for the Dixie. Okay. What else we got? Let's get into some crypto news. Bitcoin's still holding number 8 in the top top 10, right below silver since the breakout. We got to get back above 120, basically get to back above Amazon, I believe. Maybe a little higher now. I don't know. We have to do the math on that sometime. All right, let's continue on to crypto news. Cryptonews.net right now. Breaking news: Solana announces new 1.6 billion acquisition. Here are the details coming out of Cryptonews.net. That's a pretty good front and center headline. Let's see. After Bitcoin and Ethereum treasury strategy continues to increase for all coins at this point, the latest news has come for Solana. According to a company called Forward Industries, another new institution announced that it will create another billion Solana treasury led by Galaxy Digital, Jump Crypto, and Multi-Chain Capital. Accordingly, the company announced that it received an investment of $1.65 billion, including cash and stablecoins, and a special financing round for acquisitions. Galaxy, Jump Crypto, and Multicoin will provide both capital and strategic support to help Forward Industries structure and execute its Solana treasury strategy and become the leading public institutional participant in the Solana ecosystem. Michael Pruitt, CEO of Forward Industry, says Solana has emerged as one of the most innovative and widely adopted blockchain ecosystems. Our strategy to establish an active Solana treasury program underscores our belief that Solana's long-term potential and our commitment to creating a shareholder value directly participating in its growth. Working with firms like Galaxy, Jump Crypto, and Multicoin will have deeper expertise and proven track record investing in developing the Solana ecosystem provides us with a strong foundation to execute the strategy and position of the company as a key player in digital asset space. So there you go, guys. Another treasury company on the books. And they're picking the winners. So far, we know Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana are more than likely not going to sell off as extremely as they have in the past, in my opinion. That's my opinion, not fact. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. All right, guys. How you guys doing in the chat? Let's see what's going on. Why do they have a bear there? Why do they have a bear there? That's not bearish. Why do they have a freaking bear there? Get that bear out of there, man. What the freak is this? Anyway, okay, so yeah, let's get back into the chat. I want to catch up with you guys on bears are looking weak, says Lawrence. Let's go. Yes. Ben, 100%. Speaking of bears, yeah, Zbeck, yeah, you guys in the chat all are looking like Zbeck is your DCA opportunity right now. None of you guys are DCAing into Sui, but you guys are instead looking at 33% on XCM and 67% on Zbeck. Interesting, guys. Interesting. It's definitely my favorite place to DCA at this present moment. Although I do like building up my swing bags for my L1s too. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. I'm a DGen, says Miria. Yeah, says Crypto JPEG. So he's dumping into Miria. Miria at the bottom too. Let's take a look at some charts real quick while you guys are talking about some of these projects. Bitcoin coming down to 111.9, retesting that key level. Did we just get support at 112? Well, let's take a look at the order books real quick. Brought to you by Kim by the Way Snowland on YouTube. Don't pay for something you get for free.
What are you, stupid?
Showing us, of course, the heat map for free. The book map not costing you a damn dime. All right, thanks again, Kimba. Don't forget to like and subscribe him over there as well. I'm not endorsed or affiliated. I just like the anime reference on my channel. All right, so what else we got going on with Bitcoin this morning? This works like half of the time. Okay, I cannot scroll. Okay. I cannot scroll. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin right now sitting at 111.9. We smashed through a lot of this over the past few days. We've reset the market. The bears are starting to build up a tiny bit of support here, right around 112 or 109 before we reached that 112. We bounced our head off of there again, probably in the next few days, if not the next few hours. We still have intraday trading happening today. In a couple hours, we're going to get that started here in America. I think the foreign markets at least got a lot of the tough, price action out of the way, solidifying us back to 111 in a major way. But other than that, there's really nothing really above or below us until we hit our head on 112, and we're still range bound between 112 and 107.9. Who's counting, right? Of course, we could have made a little bit level of support there. There's not really much loading in there, but it's starting to build up there for the bulls. Probably that's probably like 109.5, I think. No, that's 110.5. So 109.5 is right here. That's been built up over the weekend there. So probably 110.5 right about here. So that's kind of where we're range bound still. If we can keep this new level support here at 109.5, then we're getting tighter and tighter in this range, and we're going to, of course, pop up here soon. That's the idea anyway. Right now, the bears are putting up a little bit of a fight. But all in all, it looks like the bulls are going to probably win this one. Until we lose 111.5, I'm not really concerned. This is all short term anyway. All right, guys. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin at the present moment. All right, let's finish up with the chat here. Clip some coins from another country, says Jake. JPEG. What the hell? Lawrence, all the ones I have already looking clipped. Nadix and Miria are picks currently, says King of Ohio. Besant is badass. Seriously, he is a badass, I guess. And I still think Elon Musk probably deserved that punch. He probably did. Jerry Springer's episode with Besant. Besant is Hank Hill. I'm gonna kick your ass. I love it. Japan Prime Minister stepped down after upcoming protests, pressure in Japanese public. What? Holy crap, Ben, bringing in the alpha. Let's take a look. Holy shnikes. Following historic election that defeats his party, Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba announced his resignation on Sunday, September 7th, 2025. While public dissatisfaction was a factor, the primary pressure for his resignation came with his own Liberal Democratic Party, not from upcoming uncommon public protests. Triggering event, the resignation was prompted by the LDP's poor performance in the July 2025 upper house elections. Well, I mean, to give them some credit, it's going to look bad because this is the first time they ever increased rates since the 80s. So it's going to feel terrible in Japan right now, which followed another setback in the October 2024 general election. For the first time since its formation in 1955, the ruling coalition lost its majority in both houses of parliament. All right, so secession plan. Ishiba is expected to remain in his post until a new LDP leader is chosen in the coming weeks, who will then need confirmation by the parliament. So there's going to be a little crazy, very chaotic over in Japan for a few weeks, it seems like. Thanks again, Cliff, for giving us a heads up on that. Good for the Japanese, says Manbush, says King of Ohio. Darn World Economic Forum politicians, yes. OG Bobbin says, it's the Satanist Rothschilds and boys. Oh my God. Oh, you said it, not me. Oh yeah, hello crypto fam. Here in the bacon. What? The back room? Are you in the back room? Big C, how's it going, Big C? Yeah, Big Crypto in the building. How's it going, man? Otaku, when groceries? Hopefully next week, man. I'm getting hungry, man. I can only eat these cans of soup for so long. Bitmine now owns 9 billion in Ethereum treasury. Damn. I mean, they did announce that they're going to be acquiring another $20 billion. They had already started funding for. So yeah, they're going to up that a lot higher. All right, it's just getting started. Bitcoin returning to 112 with a vengeance, to 112,250, about 250 higher than we just looked at. Yeah, Ethereum still it looks like it wants to come up and do the Bitcoin thing as well. But most of the eyes are on gold, silver, and Bitcoin right now. Okay, so that's what's going on at the present moment, guys. Let's get back in the news, and it's about 10:30 now, so we're gonna go into a little bit of overtime, but that is fine. I don't have an appointment until much later. Let's get into it. All right, let's check back with talking heads over at Bloomberg.
For South Korea, hundreds of South Korean nationals part of this roundup of workers from this plant at a time, of course, when big trading allies are looking to invest more in the US as part of the ongoing trade negotiations. And of course, you throw into that mix the ongoing conversation around skill shortages in key critical sectors like construction sector and in more higher value add manufacturing sectors and the like. It all adds to the idea that doing business with the US is getting somewhat more complicated. South Korea, of course, have responded. They plan to repatriate those workers back to South Korea over coming days. It doesn't sound like it's going to derail broader trade or economic relations between both economies, but it does speak to how the aggressive moves in immigration can spill over into causing complications on the trade front too.
All right, and Bloomberg's global economy reporter, thanks so much for talking to.
We need more energy. We need more data centers. We get it. It's the same thing over and over again. Looks like CNBC's on break and Fox Business is hopefully on break. Hopefully. Political conservatives want more babies. Conservatives want more babies. Oh boy. I guess so. What are they talking about Trump real quick?
I mean, I would argue this administration is actually what we need because they support faith-based learning. They support this country. They're encouraging American families once again, and this is what's going on.
Okay, babies.
More families, more marriages, more babies.
Tough turnaround.
All right. Well, I think they need to change the tax laws for that because there's really no incentive to be married anymore, in my opinion. All right. Let's see what else we got in the crypto news. Let's refresh this, get into some juicy stuff. I'm sure we gave it plenty of time to load all the stuff we're going back on this morning. Bot reboots with fresh strategy, initiates a buy with S13. I don't know what the hell this even is. The bot reboots. Wall Street sees U.S. entry as a catalyst for a bullish next leg up. Okay, that's of course good for us, I guess. All risk on assets going. Lion Group bets on Hyperliquid as it converts Solana and Sui to Hype. Interesting. I guess we could take a brief moment at that, but I don't really want to spend too much time at that either. Polygon Sandeep Nawal breaks silence on big bank of Liechtenstein bet on Polygon. That's interesting. Maybe we give it a few minutes to that too. Ripple price rebounds to $2.6 support. Why do they say Ripple? It's not Ripple, it's XRP. Targets $4.80 breakout. All right, so of course that's just some Hopium article there for XRP. All right, what else we have? Metaplanet brings Bitcoin holdings to more than 20,000 with latest purchase. Speaking of latest purchase, what about Sailor? Did Sailor not buy any today? I didn't see nothing pop up in my feed. Let's take a look and do some doom scrolling real quick and see if Sailor. We'll know in like 10 seconds if Sailor bought. Of course, this morning. Just in, Russia slams U.S. stablecoin push. Special advisor Putin Anton says that its scheme is to shove 35 trillion debt into crypto. Damn! Devalue it and then reset the system. I'm telling you guys, I've been saying it for a while. The stable coins are gonna be a freaking Trojan horse for Bitcoin. Oh, that's insane.
Пытается поменять правила на рынке золота и криптовалют. Вспомните, какой у них долг. 35 триллионов долларов.
Yes! You can't screw the rest of the world!
В общем-то, это два альтернативных валютному сегменту мировых рынка. Действия Вашингтона в этом направлении отчетливо демонстрируют одну из главных американских задач. Они очень хотят решить проблему снижения доверия к доллару. Америка поменяет правила на рынке золота и криптовалют. Вспомните, какой у них долг. 35 триллионов долларов. В общем-то, это два альтернативных валютному сегменту мировых рынка. Действия Вашингтона в этом направлении отчетливо демонстрируют одну из главных американских задач. Они очень хотят решить проблему снижения доверия к доллару. США, как это было и в 30-е, и в 70-е годы, будут решать свои финансовые проблемы за счет всего мира, загоняя всех куда? В криптовалютное облако. Со временем, когда часть госдолга США будет размещена в стейблкоинах, США обесценит этот долг. Еще раз простыми словами. У них сейчас валютный 35-триллионный долг, они его загоняют в крипту, в облако, обесценивают и начинают с нуля. Это для тех, кто очень любит заниматься криптой.
There are other symptoms that are even more difficult to diagnose. For instance, the financial situation of the
Oh no! Did I really? Was I muted the whole time, Jake? Oh, damn it! I gotta not touch this freaking button. Sometimes my... And then it turns off. That's probably what happened. Damn it. Oh, no. Thanks again. Yeah, King of Ohio for the $2 super chat reminding me that I'm muted. I need to show harder. Guys, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, if you want to see more scuffed taku, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. All right, guys. So, yeah, I was basically giving you an entire speech about how... yeah, us having... I cannot believe I was muted. That sucks. That sucks. I hit so many great points. I translated for those who wasn't able to listen to or speak Russian. Yeah, basically, the reality of $35 trillion in debt in the U.S. Basically, rewriting history and throwing all that money under the bus and reevaluating it in crypto and getting, you know, transacting in crypto. I mean, yeah, our U.S. debt into crypto is going to basically defund the rest of the world and make them pay for our mistake. And the rest of the world has basically figured that out. And my idea was, of course, around that was that he wasn't the first one to say that quiet part out loud, but it's definitely seeming like that was very, very strong opinion out of Russia. And I was, of course, alluding to Bukele when he first came out and told the world that us printing money is just you know, it's a fraud. It's it's basically a Ponzi scheme, and that our tax dollars basically go to nothing. It's all an illusion that we're all just paying the government when all we're really doing is just printing more dollars. All right, so I don't have time to play that whole clip now that I had to, reiterate that twice. But anyway, I'll get back in the chat. That was huge, guys. This is huge coming out today. Absolutely destructive. I cannot believe this happened. Oh, damn. Wow. Do not fade on that one. Elon Musk says we cannot understand the true nature of the universe unless we question deeply. I want to know why that's real. What is real? And if the answer is total obliteration of my own consciousness, oh boy, Elon Musk is going down the deep end now. He's taking the Matrix pills. All right, needs more orange. There we go. That's what we came here for. Of course, Michael Saylor purchasing more Bitcoin. There it is. There it is. Boom. So he did buy some more. I'm not sure the amount yet. We can doom scroll a little further to find it. Breaking: Kazakhstan's president has ordered the creation of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This happened a few weeks ago. It's not new from the Bitcoin archive. They're, of course, one of the largest miners of Bitcoin in the world. And it's a tiny country. Very nice. Yes, very nice. Yes. Boom. Let's share some of these too for them. Okay, over 17 trillion will be invested in America, says Trump. Bitcoin reserves soon. President Trump speaks to lawmakers at congressional dinner in the White House. That's, of course, last night. We were just talking about that. And they call Bitcoin a scam. Of course, comparing it to the M2 money supply. Bitcoin, right there it is. Harvard buys 116 million worth of Bitcoin. Yeah, that's just one of Saylor's posts. September Fed rate cut odds surged to 100% now. It's a given. It's going to happen. It's a given. Where is, gold reaches new all-time high. Oh yeah, I did share this clip this morning too on my X, but it's a pretty good one. He just recently came out and said this over the weekend.
Tom, Bitcoin, before we let you go, tell us what you think. We're at about $111,000. The upside, the downside from here?
Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies like Ethereum are super sensitive to monetary policy. So I think that September 17th is an important catalyst. Crypto typically does really well in the fourth quarter, so I think Bitcoin can easily get to 200,000 before year-end. I know it's a big move; it's almost a double, but that's also
almost a double from here. Let's just hold on. Let's just take a quick pause. A double from here, so everybody's listening to this. We're at $111,000, and you think by Christmas time, effectively, we could be at 200,000?
That's right. One of the reasons Bitcoin stalled this year is the Fed's been on pause for 9 months. That pause all year, if you look at an easing cycle, that's only happened 2 other times, in 1998 and 2024, where the Fed began to resume cuts in the fourth quarter in September. Equities do really well. As you know, crypto is beta to equity, so I think it's going to be a very strong fourth quarter. Small caps should also rally, like IWM, but that also is really bullish for Ethereum.
Well, there we go. Fun stretch. Tom Lee, of course, saying, we're going up. We're going up from here. And at least double on Bitcoin. And again, people still saying, oh, no, he's only pro ETH now. He's only pro ETH now. No, he's still pro Bitcoin. Come on. Just like Kathy Wood. Why can't you be both? Why can't it be both? Samson Mal says, I told you the God candle was coming. I'm telling you again, the Omega candle is coming, and along with a $1 million Bitcoin. I'm still waiting for that Godzilla candle, Samson. I'm going to be so excited when we finally get it. Right there with you, my otaku brother. Samson Mao. All right. Michael Saylor says, analysts, Bitcoin to 150,000 by Christmas, at least 150 plus. This one just came out as we got the news last week that he was going to be on CNBC in the morning.
Bitcoin this morning, the cryptocurrency up over 100% this year. Joining us right now is Bitcoin bull Michael Saylor, strategy executive chairman. You know him from Microsoft.
Let's go, Saylor.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well,
on the broadcast, I don't know if you saw this earlier today, and he effectively said Bitcoin at $111,000 is headed to $200,000 effectively by Christmas. What do you think of that?
Well, most of the equity analysts that follow our stock have target prices for Bitcoin, and they're all north of 150. Bitcoin represents a digital transformation of the capital markets, and so the more people know about it, the more they get educated on it, the more companies embrace it, the higher it goes. You can't make any more of it.
Right. That may be all, but in terms of just what you're seeing, check out price of Bitcoin this morning, the cryptocurrency on the broadcast. I don't know if you saw this.
What the hell?
Today. And he effectively said Bitcoin at $111,000 is headed to $200,000 effectively by Christmas. What do you think of that?
Oh, I guess that was it. It was really short-lived. Wow, Sailor.
Transformation.
You got to find this whole clip because that is not enough. 150,000 plus. 150,000 plus from Sailor coming out this morning. Again, he's calling for, what was it? $13 million Bitcoin by 2035, I believe. 20 years from now, 20 million, basically. Coming from Sailor. Quantum computing is a threat to Bitcoin. Are you sure about that? Banking code, of course, only being 4 digits. All right. What is inflation? Oh, there you go. 2010. This image? What the hell is that? What the hell even is that? I don't know what the hell that even is. Fun fact, El Salvador just adopted Bitcoin as legal tender 4 years ago today. I remember it too. Because that same day, I remember dumping a whole bunch of money into Bitcoin. And nothing happened. It didn't move the needle at all. All right. That was, again, back in 2021. The last bull market. NASDAQ seeks SEC approval to let investors trade tokenized stocks on chain with equal priority. Yeah, that's, again, NASDAQ. We talked about that this morning with Cliff bringing that one up in the chat. Think about this a lot. Imagine working 9 to 5 for 50 years. Then the Fed pours 40% of your total money supply and inflates away 20 years of all your hard work. It's exactly how that plays out. All right, let's see what else we can dig up in the news. Do another run on the market, and then probably get close to heading out in around 11 o'clock.
OPEC Plus is increasing production.
OPEC. Okay. Let's get into CNBC, see if they're talking about our space again.
For its mistakes. But in my book, those mistakes have had to do with easy money, not to do with the fact that the Fed is being pushed now into cutting interest rates more.
All right. And Fox Business. Aha.
They have high blood
What the
pressure.
hell?
They're also overweight. They might want to use weight loss drugs.
Oh God. Okay, more pharmaceutical stuff. Okay, let's get into crypto news. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph, see what they're covering this morning. NASDAQ asked SEC to rule change for trade tokenized stocks. Bitcoin dip predictions fall below 90K. 5 things to know about Bitcoin this week. Oh no! Back to school, teachers adopt new methods to tackle AI. I did see a special about that on Bloomberg, I think, over the weekend. Bitcoin may sink below 50K in the bear. Justin Sun's World Liberty Financial Saga. Hodler's Digest. We can take a look at that because we usually have some key dates for some of the upcoming events in our space. SEC approval of listing standards can mainstream crypto ETFs. Speaking of upcoming events in our space, guys, I'm going to crypto, the biggest crypto conference there is, the OG Bitcoin 2026 in Vegas in April. If you guys want to see me and some of your favorite crypto influencers, head over to BTC.com. The Bitcoin conference brought to you every single year. The largest conference for Bitcoin. 2026. BTC. Yeah, B.TC. Conference 2026. And I will see you guys there at Vegas. Alright, let's see what else we got here on the headlines. MoonPay and others rival Stripe in a race to issue hyperliquid USDH stablecoin. We got the back to school headlines, yada yada yada, and yeah, that's pretty much everything going on here. Michael Strategy buys 217 million again this week on Monday. Their latest purchase of 1,955 Bitcoin acquisition brought its total Bitcoin holdings now up to 638,460, purchased at an average price of $73,880 per coin. So that's the amount they purchased this morning. Again, we cover this every single day, but guess what, guys? There's less and less Bitcoin on exchanges almost every single day. We're hitting a new all-time low on exchanges, and today is probably no exception to that rule. Let's zoom on in here and see where we are right now. All right, we dipped down even further a little bit there. We didn't quite touch 2.17 yet, but we're heading towards there this week. I rest assured, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. Not loading up on Bitcoin on exchanges. We are selling them off or moving them onto cold storage. All right, so yeah, let's go back in the chat real quick, see how you guys are doing. I did go deaf or muted. Mute chaos. That's when I got muted. Yeah. Taco unmuted. Yes, Mike. It was only 30 seconds. Oh, really? Really? Wait. Oh, wait. Did I mega muted chaos? I'll have to go back and see. I really hope I didn't mute myself on that Russian translation. Because I was in the zone when I did that. I really hope I didn't. All your best speeches happen in the shower. When you're muted. King of Ohio. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. LOL, cool. Says Braveheart McFreedom. How's it going, Braveheart? Good morning. Welcome, of course, to the chaos again. McFreedom. Oh, man. CEO and operator of McFreedom's. God. We love you, McFreedom. How's it going, Braveheart? Scuff Taku says King of Ohio. Yes. Chad Jeeps. How's it going? No audio for the clips, bro. I know. It sucks. Oh, damn it. It sucks. I'll have to go back and do that again because I gotta put that out at least as a short or something. Because I'm telling you, that's a huge stepping stone in where we're headed. The entire narrative. I'm telling you, it's gonna be World War trade, and it's gonna continue into World War crypto. World War debt. It's insane. Yeah, we don't do wars anymore. It's just all going to be silly nonsense and bickering over money, and then robots fighting each other. OG Bobbin says, Felix, there is no bear market. It all in your mind. Felix Sapita saying, is the bear market over yet or just started? I'm hoping it's over. I'm hoping it's over now. But honestly, you guys are both correct. But yeah, this has been the most lackluster crypto cycle ever. It feels like a bear market in my opinion. Yeah, it feels to me like no different than the slow, maybe even less significant than the slow rally up after the banks collapsed in 2023. That's when the bull market really started happening, or started like us getting out of the bear market. But yeah, it feels like 2023, not 2021. I'll tell you that. Yes, I might be going in the Bitcoin event. Maybe I will see you all there. That would be amazing, Big C. Of course, can't wait to see most of you guys at some point in our crypto journey. Big C says the meetup in Thailand next year. Yes, honestly, okay, so if we do not get an extended cycle, if we go into a full-fledged bear market, Thailand is definitely on the books, right? Thailand is definitely the plan. But if we're going into an extended cycle next year, we're going to have to put that Thailand trip on hold because they're not going to be able to leave. I'm not going to be able to leave the studio. I'm going to be stuck here. Yes, Super Danny says, are you going to go the general pass? Yes. I got the general admission pass. I felt like if I needed to get anything, like I could just pay additional for it while I'm at the convention, maybe. But I did go for the Tuesday after party. The Tuesday after party. Because I only have one in me, I can't. There's no way I'm going to be able to function if I go to multiple after parties. I think all the drinks are included. I think it's an open bar too, so it's worth it in my opinion. It's $150 for each after party. There's 2 or 3 of them, so that's up to you guys. All right, so Danny says I'm going to make one for myself. Super Danny, yes. Let's go.
Started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yes, don't forget to feed your fire and go to the Bitcoin 2026. It's expensive, man. Especially if you stay at the Venetian. It's definitely one of the most expensive trips I ever paid for. And the Russian segment again to tonight's stream. Add the Russian. Oh, gotcha. Yes, 100% Lawrence. I should definitely do that. Yeah, 100%. I should definitely redo that again tonight's stream. I definitely will do that. I did share it on Twitter. If it allowed me to share it on Twitter, let me make sure it actually let me save that because I did share it. But sometimes Twitter doesn't like me and doesn't let me share multiple things in a row. I don't think it's shared. No, really, all these other things except that one. God damn it! I'll find it. I'll just dig it up real quick. I don't want to miss it. Again, that's huge, guys. I'm telling you, this is big. For Russia to come out and say that specifically about crypto and of the U.S. debt is big. Oh my, not from me. Yeah, so it definitely didn't share it. I remember hitting the button. Oh no, wait, that was it. I thought that was RFK in my feed. I thought that was RFK in my feed. Okay, that's still there. I'm not gonna remember what it looks like now. Yeah, there it is. Yep. I'm definitely going to redo that tonight. Thanks again for reminding me, Lawrence. Chiang Mai, yes. Good morning, Amp Night. Chiang Mai is definitely one of my favorite future destinations. Chiang Mai. Yeah, feels like a bear, says Rachel. See, we're not the only ones feeling like that, right? I'm telling you. F it, man, I'm coming, says Nebula. Whoa! Nebs, are you really coming? Just please don't wear that sailor's suit, man. Please don't wear the sailor outfit. Please, my guy. Please don't do it.
What are you, stupid?
I love you, man. I love you. I'm coming to Bitcoin 2026, says Nebula Nerd. Damn, that's insane. Danny says, I'll see if I can go. It's a 4-night event. It's a 4-night event, but I think general admission's only 3 of those days. Or 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3, not 4. The first day is for press only, I believe, or setup. It might only be 2. I don't remember. Let me get back here. April 27th to the 29th. Yeah, so it's 3. The first day is for staff only, I believe. So you can pay and get the industry passes and get access to that, but your general. Let me get back here. The tickets now. Oh my god, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Festival pass, industry pass, VIP. So the festival pass, day 2 and 3 of event. So it's only 2 days. I was right the first time. Only 2 days. And then the industry pass gives you access to the first day. So I'm not sure why it says 4 days. Some people keep saying 4 days, and I'm like, I don't really see how it's 4 days at all. The first day is for press only, I think it was, and the last 2 is for general admission. So that's what's going on there. Yeah, Cody Blacula says, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Let's all go, Nebula. Oh, Jesus. My uncle lives there, so I get a free stay. Nice. Damn, Nebs. Damn. Yeah, coming in clutch with the hookup there. for Bitcoin 2026. Just got to pay for the freaking taxi. Ordering tickets either this month or next. We'll definitely do it sooner rather than later because they're notoriously always go up every month. So until the actual event. I think they usually, because I've been looking at going for the last 4 years, I haven't. There's always something that came up and prevented me from going. Last year it was because I was getting ready to move, and I had some family that had that live in Nashville, so I could have went so easily. But they were out of town as well, so I was kind of screwed over by family and planning. But yeah, and of course getting ready to sell my house and move. And then this year I was in the middle of a move, and the year prior to that they changed the event from Miami. I have a lot of family down in Florida, so I was able to go in the previous years easier. And then I have, of course, working a full-time job and didn't have any PTO. It's always something. It's always something. All right. So anyway, yes, how would I search the Russian reveal? What keywords should I search it by? What? Yeah, I got the old buddy in Vegas I could stay with also. I may go and not committed, but hey, it's on my radar. Yes. Ramona coming in with a $5 super chat. How's it going? You are press. You should be there the first day. Damn, Ramona. Oh, I mean, I don't know if I can convince some crazy guy in the mask says he's press. Let him in. Jesus. I don't think that's gonna go on very well. Yeah, Big C says sold out. All sold out. What? What are you talking about? All sold out? There's no way. Oh, wow. We had like 30,000 attendees last year or this year. I don't think they're sold out yet. Nashville would have been easier for me, says Danny. 100%. Love Nashville as well. Yeah. I don't think it's sold out. Bitcoin 2020. Oh, I was just there. Let me just reopen it. Yeah, you get the passes. But again, I just wanted to reiterate that these passes, for general admission, they do go up over time. Last years, I remember watching this kind of go into the very end, towards the very end, costing somewhere between $500 and $600 per ticket. So again, they go up over time. So get them while they're cheap. Right now, if you do a bundle, I don't know if they still have this available. The bundle brings the pass, gives you the pass for free. I saw it. I clicked on it when I signed up. It might be gone now. Yeah, I believe. No. They had it on Bitcoin Magazine, I believe. So if you go to Bitcoin Magazine, I think this is where I found it. Because I was paranoid to actually buy a ticket because I didn't want to get scammed because there's so many scams around crypto, obviously. So I just went to bitcoinmagazine.com and went over there and just typed in, what was it? Bitcoin conference or Bitcoin 2026. And I went through their news feed and then I found a free pass. There was a free pass. Where was it? World's largest conference returns. I think I clicked on that one. And then it was on this page. Yeah, free pass. So if you go there and you go through this link here, I ended up getting a free pass. It says 48 hours only. I don't know. I clicked on this link. I did a bundle, and then I got it zeroed out my ticket for the general admission. So I'm not sure what was going on when I clicked on it. This looks like it's expired, though. This says it was 48 hours only back in May. But I just went through there to actually confirm I went to the real site and not a fake one. Because I'm very paranoid about everything I click on the internet today. And then Ramona's coming with a $2 super chat. Boom! Ninja and other YouTubers get press passes, says Ramona. Interesting. I don't know if I'm that big enough yet, though. I'm not even 1,000 yet, guys. I'm a baby. That's why I need to show harder. That's right, showing harder. Guys, please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't hit it already. Trying to get to 1,000 subs so that we can get maybe a better marker than a floppy disk on the channel. so we can get all the superpowers available on the channel for YouTube. That's when we know we're starting to chip up into the big leagues. We're getting inklings of it because we're getting bots, right? And I know you guys are having fun playing whack-a-mole in the chat with the wrenches and the bots. Thanks again, guys. But yeah, well passes are $7,777, says Strawberry. But yeah, Ramona, that's insane, right? Of course, it's Vegas, so they got to use a fun number like that. Yeah, but yeah, Ramona, I'll look into that. I'll look into the press passes. I don't think I'm going to get one, though, but I could take a look. All right, let's do one more sweep. It is 11 o'clock, so we are in very much in overtime now. So let's do one more sweep of all the news and catch back up tonight. All right, see, Bloomberg's on break. CNBC. Loading? Oh my God. Wow. What the hell? There we go. CNBC again. You get this for free. It takes a little longer to load. CNBC also on break, and Fox Business on break as well.
That's a huge part.
Oh God, I've seen that little clip from David Portnoy. Oh God. I haven't seen anything new from him recently, other than this stupid thing. I mean, it's not stupid. I guess he's donating some proceeds, I think, from Barstools to vets. I think that was the whole idea there. Yeah, of course, he's making really bad, poor decisions in his crypto trades. Running away from XRP was the last one we had some fun with on the channel. All right, guys. So it looks like all the news is kind of wrapping up now. We are getting into intraday trading in about 1 to 2 hours. Bitcoin right now is holding on to 112, popping up 112.6. Again, killed it. We kind of killed it over the weekend again, guys. I'm telling you, that's insane. Who else can do this?
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, winning again, guys. Winning again. I would not be surprised if we try to retest 113 and breakout today. Right around 1 or 2. It is getting tight here, though. We have any patterns on the longer time frames? Wow. I mean, that's looking pretty good. On the 1 hour, you can clearly see there is a little bit of a head and shoulder inverted pattern to the upside, with the potential of making this a cup and handle right around the end of today's trading session, so around 2 or 3 p.m. To break up to the upside. This would be bullish for the foreign markets starting tonight. You can see a breakout towards some of these higher 110s, 115, 16 if we actually do proceed to break out. Again, flip a coin. We still have a lot of, narratives. Again, just your daily reminder of narratives. We got PPI on Tuesday, payroll revisions on Tuesday. We got Lisa Cook. Is she still cooked? I don't know. CPI on Wednesday. We got fear of the government shutdown by September 30th, still looming, 20 plus days away. Fed rate cut, 25 or 50. Probably going to be 25, but we're hoping for 50. Trump and Putin, the peace talks, and Bested versus Polte as a UFC fight coming soon. The White House lawn. And then, of course, the most important one. When 1,000 subs! When 1,000 subs! Guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on the way out. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hopefully, we get some more news by tonight. I do want to, run through that Russian thing one more time as well. It's very important, guys. Very important. All right, guys. Have a good one. And this is the Crypto Otaku signing out. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Tomorrow is more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and door. In other words, I should you. In other words,
What the hell's going on in the arcade, man? Looks like my camera fell. All right. So, but before I head out, I just want to remind you guys, Bitcoin heading back up to 112.65, 112, 377, 112.7, looking pretty good right now. I kind of don't want to leave. But I gotta, of course, get ready for an appointment. I do have someone I'm meeting today. So anyway, guys, have a good one. Baseline bullish, still baseline bullish, says the King of Ohio. Yes, Lawrence and the gang also. Cody singing "Fly Me to the Moon" from our credit scene. Thanks again, guys, for all the love and support. I will see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we cover the foreign market open. And it's looking like a good day today, guys. Looking like a good day. We're about ready to break out to 112.7. 113 is loading, guys. It's loading. All right, have a good one. I will catch you later.
So much, you may even get tired of
Yes.
it.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are